That?
Yep.
Oh my gosh. What we're doing today is just having a little fun with these reds. We've been seeing plenty of them. The water's crystal clear, and we're taking this matrix crawl and running it kind of like a frog on the surface when we see a red, and trying to draw him all the way to the boat so you can visually watch it through our camera lens, through our eyes, watching these reds suck down the matrix crawl. It's going to be an exciting day here on DockSide TV. Well, the best time about fishing this time of year, that early fall, is we get a lot of east and northeast winds, which brings the water up. And when we get the water up, that means higher salinities, which forms that beautiful like snot grass, carpet grass, which kind of turns like a greenish color, and it makes it very easy to see these big beautiful redfish floating on top of this grass. And when the water's up, we can take our boats like this, bay boats and skiffs, and float over a lot of shallow areas that we can't typically float over. And when we're red fishing and chasing these kind of redfish situations where you have high, crystal clear water, you're going to see all kinds of beautiful things in the marshes off of the Gulf Coast. You're going to see stingrays floating around with the redfish. It's the higher waters, the higher salinities, it's going to bring in shrimp. Shrimp's going to come into the interiors, and other bait fish, pogies, going to come into the interiors. And we've just been catching so many redfish on this particular day. Instead of worrying about just catching a bunch, we tried to take the white matrix crawl, the white lightning, and pull the redfish up high in the surface when we see them, and capture great images with our camera for you guys to see it just like we see it on every given day. He turned around. It was a terrible cast. Come on over here.
Here's another one. Look at me.
We'll go to Chaz.
Double trouble. Double trouble. Oh, lost him at the boat, but it's all right because we are catching plenty of them. During this time of year, we're in that early fall. It's still hot outside. Redfish are a little slippery too. Still hot outside, and instead of making long boat rides towards the speckled trout, because they haven't really came into our marshes yet and our interior, like Pontchartrain, Bourne, and so forth, we just keep ourselves busy with redfish, and there's no more entertaining way than sight fishing reds in these shallow duck ponds.
Alright, as you can see on this little fish right here, little guy, look how gold he is.
what we're doing this time of year in September, you know, we're getting a lot of northeast winds. We're getting that water. It's just beautiful everywhere we look. So we're just going, mainly using a white craw, something we could see easily. It's a good thing. I always tell people, don't worry about the color as much when you're seeing them in that clean water, especially if they're eating good. You see this disappear, you know it's in his mouth. And what we did too, is we're getting a bunch of video just to show you the fish eating the crawfish. But you see just how gold it gets. You know, we're just looking for that crystal clear black water. And this is one of the best times of year to find fish this color, to find redfish everywhere, you know. We're getting ready to catch some trout in the fall in the lake, but this is probably the best thing you can do to wait for that.
We've had multiple double ups today. And one of the most important things, whenever you're sight fishing, is that when one person actually sticks one of the fish, don't look down at his fish. Don't pay attention to your partner. Keep your eyes peeled, because 9 out of 10 times, when one gets stuck, another one's going to come floating up. All right, we just got some cloud cover. We've had bluebird sunshine all day. And a lot of times, once the clouds come out, you can't see the fish as well. So what happens is you'll see the wake. And you just throw it the wake, and you keep the, you know, drop that matrix crawl right in front of where you feel like the head of the wake's at. And that's how we caught this one here. The most important thing is you want to throw in front of the V, the wake of the V. If you throw behind it, it's just like a boat wake. The pointy part of the V of the wake is going to be where the fish's head's at. So you want to lead the fish and don't throw behind it. We're going to go ahead and tag this fish, let him go, and if you recapture him with our tag, call a number on the Matrix Shad tag and win a prize for Matrix Shad. This is tag number 51. Recapture this fish and win a nice prize. Look at this beautiful, beautiful grass we're fishing. See if we can get this one to swim off over this beautiful grass. Go ahead, little buddy. Okay, so if you enjoyed this episode, which I hope you did, because we really enjoyed fishing this particular day, make sure to subscribe to our channel, our DockSide TV channel on YouTube, as we have all kinds of great fishing episodes. And to check out all our Matrix Shad products, go to matrixshad.com. And until next time, good fishing.